and defensively in the outfield. Josh Hampton, who gained 20 pounds this offseason, is now back to form, I believe, with the Angels signing a new hitting coach in Don Baylor. I believe that both Albert Pujols, who was a disappointment these past 2 seasons, and Josh Hamilton, who was a disappointment last season, will have monster seasons this year. Josh Hamilton, he was an MVP, so was Albert Pujols. If they can have monster seasons, this Angels team is a championship caliber team, depending on if they sign Matt Garza or not. If they sign Matt Garza, go batting them in Vegas right now. I really like what they did to this team this year. Everybody's saying Jerry Dipoto would not make any good moves this year, as he hasn't in the past 2 years. But looking back on it, this year he made some amazing moves, signing Joe Smith, who's a really good bullpen pitcher. Now Sean Burnett can get ready by the offseason. He'll be good. Now the bullpen can be the Angels' only downfall. Their pitching last year was terrible. In the three main categories, I don't remember which ones, but they were all under 20th ranked. I think it was 24th, 25th, and 26th in those three. So if they can keep their bullpen stable enough to hold games down, this Angels team is a championship caliber team. Now let's move on from one LA team to another championship caliber team, the LA Dodgers. Now, the LA Dodgers, they've made some good moves this offseason. Not as many as other teams, but they've made moves. Re-signing Brian Wilson. They've re-signing Brian Wilson. They've done a lot this offseason. I really like what they're gonna do. I really want to see what they're gonna do. But they've also lost some people such as Mark Ellis. They've lost Ricky Nolasco. They lost Nick Punto, Edson Volquez, but they got a lot of people from their last year's team back. They got Brian Wilson back. They got Wandy Uribe back. They've gotten J.P. Howell back. And then they signed some new guys like Dan Herron, who was good with the Angels a couple years back, but wasn't really good last year. Last year in the second half, he was pretty good in the first half, though. The Dodgers have also got Chris Perez, signed him to a 1-year contract. Now he was good with Cleveland last year at an offseason. I just think that he'll come back and be an absolute beast out of that bullpen, that already awesome bullpen that the Dodgers have. But yeah, if they have pretty much the same rotation. Well, with the exception of Edison Volquez and Rick Nolasco. If they can if they already have one of those spots filled in Dan Herron, if they can just get one more, they'll be set. They already got the best pitcher in baseball right now, Clayton Kershaw, Zach Greinke, who's also a very good pitcher. They also have Hyun-Jin Ryu, the young Korean, who is amazing. His stuff is amazing. And now they got Dan Herron, who will be in the back end of that starting rotation. He's a workhorse. Sorry about that. He'll give him 200 plus innings this season in that 1 year that he has. But I think that this LA Dodgers team is also a championship caliber team, and I give them an A. They haven't made real big moves this offseason like other teams, like the Yankees or the Seattle Mariners, but they've made moves that no one really notices that'll help them along the way. They've signed a lot of small name guys to minor league contracts, just like the Angels did. And I think they could go all the way. I think this year there's a possibility of LA versus LA World Series, Angels and Dodgers, if the Angels can get their pitching together. So with that said, we're going to end the show right here, guys. The Hot Corner MLB Offseason Edition is coming to an end right now. So I'll be back probably around spring training, so listen to that, guys. And a message to the guys from National Sports. I've just made a Facebook. So, Dieters, if you're out there listening, look for me on the National Sports Facebook page. So that was a message to all the National Sports guys. So for the Hot Corner, I am Nick Aguilera. I'll see you guys next time.